So guys, there is something which I just received this afternoon. I don't know where or when you are going to watch this video, but I just want to put this out here so that a lot of other Africans or international students should know. Basically, there is a student I did admissions for her, name with her, nationality with her. I don't know her. We never met physically. Like I told you, I have never met her. So she contacted me, I think 6 months ago. I did admissions for her in a European country. She got the admissions, but she was not able to pull through. And I struggled, and she paid the fees, the first fees, and she didn't pull through. And I had no choice rather than to follow up and let the university refund the tuition fee to her. And thank God the university refunded the money today. She told me the money was sent on the 9th, and she didn't notice, because normally before I started the process, I explained everything to her. I'm somebody who likes to go straight to the point. That's why when a lot of people ask me to do this stuff for them, I tell them I'm a little busy now. I cannot do this because of this, and this. So I told her at the beginning that the money will come to the account in which she used to pay the tuition fee, but she should be watching the account. And I hope she trusts the person, because I don't like when somebody is treated so badly. And sometimes I prefer to tell somebody that this is my charge, this is how much you are going to pay me to do this job for you, rather than to exploit you later on. You understand? And that is what I've been doing, and it's working perfectly for me, and I like that. So this student, I already explained to her that the money is going to come to the account in which she used to pay the tuition fee. And the money came on the 9th. She did not even notice. She just noticed, and she wrote me today and said the money came. And the university didn't send an email to me, which I already explained to her. And she said she remembered I told her, and I'm good now because my conscience is clear. So basically, this is not what I want to say. I just want you guys to understand that there is a lot going out. And this is today, as she is telling me that she withdrew from the program and asked me to tell the university to try and refund the tuition fee she paid, over 1,300 euros, first deposit. She paid that and the money came. She withdrew herself from that program, not because she told me that she couldn't carry on financially. And I didn't know who was responsible for her finances, and I thought it was her parents. It's today that she told me that it was a family friend. And when she got the admissions, initially she had talked to the family friend, and the family friend had encouraged her to go ahead with the process, that he was going to stand by in terms of finances, all right, to supply her finance to carry on with the process and travel abroad. So I'm doing this video because I want you guys, especially the girls, young girls, and mothers who are like trying to sponsor their young girls, they should be aware of this, because this is something that is going on, especially in our family houses, or let me say in our families, all right, in most of our neighborhoods, Africa in particular. This is not the first time a student is complaining to me. One student initially complained to me, which she is trying to apply to France now. So this young girl told me that the reason she's telling me is because she wanted me to know and understand that she didn't just withdraw from the program so that I don't feel bad. My main target was to get her tuition fee back, because she already explained to me how she was struggling. So the main reason she withdrew from the program is because this same person that said he was going to help her financially, sponsor her for the program, is a family friend who got married to her cousin. She explained to me today. And this young man, as soon as it was time for him to step in and do something, this man came and asked her to go to bed with her. You understand? I don't know if this video is going to be proper, but I just pray YouTube keeps it, all right? Because I want to pass this information out so that mothers watching me and young Africans watching me should be aware of some of the things some of my gender they do. I'm addressing this, my gender, because I'm a male, and this is something someone wanted to do. Okay, now, the young man said she is going to go to bed with her for close 2 weeks, All right, I have her messages, all right, in my phone. It's just I don't want to display them on the screen here. This man said she will go to bed with him, sorry, if I was addressing the young man as her, with him for 2 weeks. I hope you already understand what I mean by going to bed with him. So she's asking this girl who wants to travel and needs help to go, he is asking the girl to go to bed with him for 2 weeks straight up. And the young girl refused. That was why she came to me and said I should tell the school that she is not financially ready and cannot study again. And it's today that she is telling me that that is what actually happened. And he turned down the offer from the young man. I don't know if he's an old man or young man. And the funniest thing is that this man is married to her cousin. Imagine, to her cousin. You get the point. This man is married to her cousin. This is what if I mention some things here, YouTube is going to close down this video. Guys, please listen to me. This man is married to her cousin. Not just married, but recently married. You get the point. Recently married to her cousin. And this man is asking this girl to go to bed with him for 2 weeks straight up before he can help her. Do you see what some of us married men do? Do you see what some of us males we do? These are some of the things that sometimes I just feel like when women say we are this, I cannot really argue with them, because some of us will behave very irresponsible. You are not just asking this girl to go to bed with you. You are recently married to her cousin, recently for that matter, and you are asking this girl to go to bed with you before you can help her, maybe with a proof of funds or maybe a affidavit of support or whatsoever. Is this the type of doctrine you want your own kids to go through? That should be the question. If you are somebody who does these things, who do these things on daily basis, you should be asking yourself these questions. I'm saying this because a lot of people do these things. A lot of people exploit girls because of this. A lot of women exploit boys because of these type of things. Now, I hope the message is clear. You should ask yourself these questions. Young girl, as a young girl, I know the journey is tough. I know we are all trying to survive, especially those of us who come from families where we do not have parents. We do not have supporters, all right? I know we are all trying to survive. Never you. You don't know if this person is an HIV positive or maybe has a disease, all right? You don't know. Again, there are certain things that when you do are going to put you in a state of trauma, all right? In the next couple of years to come, they will never wipe away from your brain. And to you who is doing this type of things, is this the type of training you want your kids to go through? Remember, there is something called natural selection. For those of you who didn't go to school and who didn't know anything like natural selection or who didn't study biology, there is something called natural selection. Those who did biology in school, they already understand what I mean. A tall giraffe, who is feeding on tall plants. For example, if there is a leaf here and a giraffe is trying to feed on the leaf here, know that that giraffe is going to develop long neck, and at the end of the day, that is what is called, it has a name, but nature actually took part in the giraffe having a long neck. So, if you are doing these things, know that nature in one way or the other is going to reiterate. Nature is going to come back to you, and when it bounces back to you, trust me, you are going to get the effect very heavily. These are some of the things we should discourage in our communities. It is wrong as a married person to be doing such things. It is very wrong. I know this is not the content I share on this platform, but it is wrong. It is wrong. You cannot be telling a girl, I don't know the age of this man, to go to bed continuously 2 weeks. My God, what? In fact, let me just end the video here. I don't want to continue for long. Let me end it here. Now, this is my advice for young people who want to migrate abroad. If you have a bachelor's degree, all right, try to look for scholarships opportunity in case your parents cannot afford. In case you cannot afford, all right. There are a lot of people. I saw some similar situations like this when I was studying in North Cyprus. That's the reason I always make sure I put out this information. It is as a result of my experience from North Cyprus that I created this YouTube channel, because I didn't want my fellow sisters and brothers to go into the same situation. For those of you who have been watching me since when I created my first video on YouTube, that was April 16, 2020, you should understood that I started my videos from North Cyprus. All right? You should have noticed that. Please, mothers, take care of your daughters, your children, especially the girl child. The girl children are exposed to a lot of danger. A lot of danger. If you don't have money, please struggle and get scholarships. If you have a bachelor's degree, it's easy, all right, to have a scholarship to study abroad. Easy if your grades are good. If you watch my channel, it is very easy for you to go about it. Very easily. All right. These are some of the things men do. Some men do. Let me put it this way. Some men do, and they turn men bad people. Some women do, they turn women bad. Please, it is very bad. It's very bad. I'm just saying these things because I feel bad for this young lady. You get the point. I feel bad because this is something she will never forget in her entire life. This is something she will never forget. Please take care of this, all right? It is very important. Take care of this and always watch videos to see opportunities that are available. There are even internships opportunities available. Apply for them and wait. If you are rejected, you move further. You look for other things. And this girl actually, she paid for what I did for her. Yeah, she did. She did pay because I don't do them for free. And she did not even hesitate to pay the money without even seeing me like others. I have done it for so many people. But when it was time for the person who claimed to be a family, because if you are married to my cousin, you are automatically my family member. You claim to be her family member, but you want the same thing you are doing with her cousin, you want to do it with her. Come on, man. You can do better. You can do better, man. You can do better.